Hi everyone, it's Maggie and I have another project share. And yes, I made another Doily album. I guess I just can't help myself, but I had some of these flapper images from my image challenge and I wanted to use them. And I wish I could remember who sent them to me, but because of lack of storage, I wasn't able to keep, everyone separate. So I've just lost track of who sent me what. So if the person that sent me these watched the video, if you could just comment and let me know that it was you. I just want to say thank you. I love these images and they were fun to use. So this is the front cover, and you can see there's lots of dangles. I did a different spine. I used batting to put the pages together and then covered it with this grosgrain ribbon and then this trim that is from KS4U actually. And I thought it kind of looked like a 1920s style bling, and it's by the yard, I believe, in the store, and I just love it. So that's what I used to bind it, and then I will show you the back page, which is it's this three-dimensional flower. I put in this a pearl metal piece, and there's a couple of I think there's an extra doily, and then this hanging piece here that I cut up a collar, and then this is the long or longer peacock lace that's also from KS4U, and that's what I put on the back page. And then I tied it with seam binding, and at the end I added these little flowers that Olivia sent to me, and then this little they're just little, I call them berries, I guess, but it went exactly with the color that I pulled out of this image. So let me untie it and I will show you. I can't go through all the details, but I used I think I used almost like 6 doilies on each page. Don't ask me why, but I just wanted to do layers. So this trim is also from KS4U, and I cut it to fit going around the image, and I love how it looks. And then this is a little applique piece, and then I added these little flowers that I made out of trims, and a clay flower and a little bling piece in the middle. And on the front there's this piece here, and this was from my stash. And then I believe, I'm not positive, but I think this is from KS4U also. And then this dangle one is from, the only thing is I don't know if some of the things I used are still in stock or not. If you're wondering, you'd have to check. I know this is from my stash, and it's hard to show the dangles because they get tangled. They get a little tangled up. So here's the first page, and here's the image there. And this is a piece of a trim from my stash. I just cut it to fit. And then this little applique piece, my clay flowers. This little trim here I cut up, and that is from Sophie. And then this flower trim is from my stash, and I added little pink pearls in there. And then there's a couple of ribbon flowers. And then here's some more of that trim from the front from KS4U. And I'm not sure if this is or not. This is definitely a dangle trim from KS4U. And there's like at least 4 different varieties of it and lengths of it. And I know there's still some of that in the store. And here's the pocket page. Here's the pocket. I added a flower from another doily in the middle there. And this is a Wild Orchid Crafts flower piece here. This is a piece of a flower applique that I cut up. This piece is also from Sophie. And I added the little acrylic and rhinestone flowers. And then here's... And Lynn Bentley sent me those. Here's another piece from my stash. There's more from KS4U. And this is that same trim. I said that there's different lengths and versions of it, and I just tea dyed it. And then here's the middle 2 pages. Sorry if I was out of frame. I love this image, and I added another one of those little berries in her headband. And then these 2 flowers here that I added on top of each other, those are from Olivia. And then these leaves, I'm not sure. I've had these for a long time in a drawer and I forgot about them. And so I just kind of went up the sides with them. This is an applique here, and then some gray ribbon flowers with the pearls and a little bling in the middle. And then this trim here I had tea dyed. And then this is from my stash. And here's the short version of the peacock lace, and that's also in the store. And then here's the tea dyed version. I used a lot of this because of the different lengths. Some I tea dyed, some I left white. And so I did use it a lot throughout this book. Oh, and in the middle on the spine, I hung some dangle here, and then in the middle here, I hung a piece of an applique with some of those acrylic flowers again. And then over here on this one, I added this little trim here. Here's pieces of an applique that I cut up, and then the flower in the middle, and the large bling piece from my stash, and the clay flowers. I love how this turned out, this page here. And then there's more dangles. And then here's the flower page, and I added some leaves that from a trim. Here's another piece of an applique, and I added these blue acrylic flowers from my stash and the little rhinestone button. And then this is also a trim from KS4U, as well as the dangles. And then here's the last image. And this trim here is from my stash. And then these flowers were from Olivia. And then I cut up, you know, these are in a trim that I think the trim's from KS4U, but I just cut up the little flowers for the centers. Then this is a KS4U piece here. Here's this piece is from a trim that I had in my stash. Here's a flower that I made out of the middle of a doily, and then I added this middle piece here, and then another one of those little flowers. And you can see I added some more of that peacock trim. And then we're back to the back again. So that's it. That's my latest doily album. If you'd like, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And I just can't help making these. They're just my favorite to make, so I'm going to I'm going to keep doing that, as well as trying to think of other things to do. So that's it. That's my project for today, and I will be back again soon with another project share. So bye for now.